Hello everyone, it is Kaiju Stuff here, and today we are doing a review on the most googly-eyed Godzilla I've ever known. The monsterarts Godzilla 2002. But the good news is, this one is the reissue, and they did fix a lot of problems with it. So with that, let's get into it, starting with the box. Okay, so the box, it's pretty standard for monsterarts. It's got a clear front with some scrapes making it look like Godzilla did them. The front has a pretty nice picture of Godzilla Tokyo SOS, and it has Godzilla's name, 2002, and this is definitely the reissue, as you can see right here. Turning it to the side, basically is the same thing, just sideways with monsterarts. The back advertises the Kiryu that is tempting to get, but it is a lot of pesos, if you know what I'm saying. So then basically just shows some action of what you could do with it. The other side has a very, very nice picture of Godzilla 2002. And the top has a pretty big scratch mark of plastic, I guess, with Godzilla 2002 here, and monsterarts there. So I will say, before we get to the actual review, this is my year when it comes to monsterarts. 2024, we're very early into the year. We're only at the end of February. However, I've been getting a lot of monsterarts recently. So, let's just get to this review. So, with the head articulation, head goes about that far down as a ball joint. That far up. Oopsie poopsie. About that far up. The mouth opens a little too wide, in my opinion, so it looks kind of weird if you look at it. And also the jaw is on a ball joint, so you can make it look worse by kind of tilting the jaw. So the articulation in the arms, there's a little wrist, some wrist movement. Elbow, go up and down. It's kind of hard to do because it's pretty tight. Up and down with some rotation. The shoulders go about that far up roughly, and down to the body. The waist goes about that far down, that far up, and not too much swivel. Very tiny bit of swivel. I wouldn't really recommend swiveling this one anyway, just because of how pointy it is. A pointy part could be broken off. So with the legs, I would say it goes all the way around. You have to kind of work it to do that, but it does go all the way around. It's pretty nice bend. It's not too tight. The feet can go, they can rotate and go up and down. They can actually go up and down better than how they can rotate. The tail is definitely one of the best tails of monsterarts. The articulation ends here, so there's a lot of movement when it comes to the tail. So basically the entire tail is on a ball joint. So with sculpt, it's actually really good. It's very accurate to the movie, the sculpt. Yeah, it's very pointy, so that's very pointy. So I'm surprised they haven't got any lawsuits yet. They probably have, but they just kind of hide it. So with the paint job, let's talk about the elephant in the room. That would be the eyes. Now in the original figure, the eyes were all whacked out, but here they're doing a lot better. So see how the one eye is looking? The other eye is looking the same direction. If I just... let me see if I could do this. Yup. I will say the pupil is a little smaller than the entire eye. Like, I will say it's a little... like, the one pupil is bigger than the other, but at least they're not googly-eyed. Anyway, it's got a very light gray as the paint job for the spines, and the entire thing is pretty just like a matte black with some relatively bone white shiny claws. Same with the hands. Actually, the hands are a little bit more darker. I'm pretty sure you could tell that. If you look in the mouth, it's got nice white teeth. There's some red overlapping, but otherwise it's fine. And then inside, it's got nice blood red tongue. And yeah, that's pretty much for this figure. So I'm going to compare it to some other figures, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, so here he is compared to the NECA, and the NECA is much bigger, but in my opinion, this one is much more accurate, considering this one is also supposed to be 2002, but if you look, he has a scar. So, yeah, the articulation is also a lot better on this one. The really only one thing that I think they did better is the head. I think the head's a lot more nicer, but with this, the entire body is nicer than this one, but I do think the head on this one is better than the SH Monster Arts. And here he is compared to the channel's mascot, because I really don't have too much Godzilla 2002 stuff, like the actual Godzilla characters. Because I have a lot of Kiryu. There's actually one back there, but no Godzilla 2002. I think Bandai should really start making a Godzilla 2002, because they've already reissued a lot of old characters, so I think a Godzilla 2002 is necessary. But yeah, here's he compared to another Millennium Godzilla that looks similar, I guess. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the content, obviously. And goodbye.